Alright, so we're here in Great Inagua. First time we've been on a dock for absolutely ages. It's a nice little place here and it's only $10 a night, which is really, really good. Anyway, I thought I'd film a little bit today of just what I've been up to today, because we've got a bit of a down day. We're on a pier, so we can get some jobs done. So I've been, just doing all the basic stuff here, tidying the boat up, fixing a few bits and pieces. The dinghy again was giving us problems. So I've been gluing up the dinghy, trying to use this camera. Been trying to glue up the dinghy again to repair so it stops taking on water again. I've got to fill up all these diesel jugs because they're all empty. Unfortunately, there's been way too much motor in after our night sail or night motor the other day. I've also got to go and fill up the water jugs. They're all empty. The whole boat's empty. We need about 70 gallons. Unfortunately, there's no hose pipe on the dock, so I'm going to have to lug them over to the other side. Just over there, there's a building and an office, and there's a little tap out the front. Goes on an honor system. You tell them how litres you've had. I think it's about 20-25 cents a gallon. All right, I suppose I should start humping water and humping fuel.
She's so low down.
I think this dock was made for high tide, not low tide.
No, and it's totally made for boats like this one.
Yeah.
We arrived in Matthew Town Harbour after spending a very rolly night in Man of War Bay. Coming into the harbour wasn't too bad as we had the waves behind us, although from a distance it was hard to see the entrance. This very basic marina only charges $10 a night, no matter the size of your vessel. Due to hurricanes like Irma, which caused loads of damage here, a lot of people no longer visit. By only charging $10, they hope to get more cruisers coming back to Great Inagua, the best kept secret, as so many locals call it. It's also a really cool spot because loads of Haitian boats come in and they pick up scrap metal and take it back to Haiti where they can actually do something with it. So it's like international recycling, which is kind of cool. And their boats are super cool. It's such a cool boat. So they've actually used, the mast is a tree trunk. And it looks like it's kind of broken at the top, so they've like weaved two tree trunks together. How cool is that?
Okay, so here in Matthew Town, when they built the dock, I think they built it a little bit high, or they built it for super yachts. Because unfortunately, this isn't even a low tide, and you have to be a monkey to actually climb from here up to there.
Another lighthouse?
The door is open, so we're going to the top of the lighthouse.
Good condition.
It looks alright. I think we can go up. Looks like there's only 2 broken steps.
There's broken ones.
But they're not that bad.
Oh my god.
This is how you get to the bulb. So they've replaced the kerosene one and they've put in an electric one which runs by those 2 solar panels outside.
Yeah. So it actually works. This is the first one we've seen that might
I
actually.
don't know if it actually works. There's the battery bank. We have the old kerosene sort of tanks and pump system which used to fire the light basically. Now it's run by solar. We're not even sure if it worked. And there's Erica, she's a little bit scared. She's going down the stairs. Down.
It's just very sweet. Alright, so today we are going on a bit of a tour around town. So we're gonna go, there's a 14-person van that's gonna take a bunch of us. And we're going to get some of the facts about Great Inagua, so some of the historic buildings, and then we're going to go to the salt ponds, and that should be really interesting. And hopefully apparently there is flamingos, so maybe we'll finally get to see flamingos, fingers crossed.
American government, they went first in the Turks and Caicos, and from the Turks and Caicos they came to Inagua because in Turks and Caicos Inagua had better climate, the rainfall was less, and although we have similar, we're not too far apart. We have 30 inches of rain a year. Normally in May and September be the rainy part of season. Most of the infrastructure was done by the Erickson brothers. They put out all the light poles during the 60s.
And when did they came in?
They came in the early 1930s.
In the night. Oh, okay.
Early 1930s, they started the salt production. Towed cargo from the U.S. for all the material that they need for the company in 1953. There was a boat named after one of the daughters of the Erickson brothers.
Oh, okay.
And same time as they bring in cargo, material for the company, they also bring material for persons that live here. And the company make it easier. They built some houses for persons that they brought from the southeastern Bahamas to work for the salt plant. Because Inagua was just fishing, farming, and wrecking. You heard about wrecking? They will put fires on the reef to attract the ships, and when it wrecked, they salvage it. Just prepared because of Hurricane Irma.
With those little thin, those three.
These were men that came in from.
Yeah, with the green reef. We were wondering about that.
The men that came in and want to work, but they had no place to live.
Yeah.
These were barges that they live in from the Erickson brothers. Now they're repairing them now because they were damaged by hurricane. Here right is the first convict station that hold prisoners from the southeastern Bahamas. That was built in 1849. That anytime you would spend your time here in Inagua and you'll do like community service, and they will find something for you to do instead of going to the big jail in Nassau. You'll come here. Those from the southeastern Bahamas. This station was just built during the late 1980s because they had the first one was burned down. We had a riot. A policeman that came in town, and he came to, because Inagua known for, it's an avenue that's known for legal immigrants and drugs. So he wanted to stop the drug trade, and he was stopping anybody. He didn't know if you were not involved. He just want to take you down and get you checked out. They also has a hurricane shelter on the right. That is community hurricane shelter.
After a short tour around town, we arrived in the salt ponds. It was such a cool place to visit. It was interesting that the whole area had a glass-free policy. I guess glass can get mixed into salt really easily. So a hard no-glass policy is in effect. And we found a massive flock of flamingos. So apparently flamingos are the only birds that eat or drink upside down. They stick their head upside down and they kind of drink from their beak, like a cup, I suppose, which is kind of cool. This salt pond area consists of 61 ponds. There is a process of pumping water in from the ocean, one near the lighthouse and another canal that together pump 175,000 gallons a minute of salt water. From each pond, they can produce 100,000 pounds of salt. There are approximately 140 to 160 full-time employees as well as a few part-timers. There are 3 shifts a day and they never really stop working. The ponds take around 3 years to finish the process. With the 61 ponds, when they finish the last one, the first is ready to be harvested again. They have the timing down pat. Just the other day, a large ship left with 40,000 tons of salt ready to go worldwide. As you can imagine, the maintenance and all the equipment is ridiculous. This place almost makes me feel like I'm back in Canada. The salt looks like snow or even a skating rink.
When the pond is ready, the lift pumps that we pass, the pump station, will open the gates. The gates then will allow the water to flow to these canals. Then the pump pick it up from the canal and transfer to a different location. Then the grader machine will come in, break up the salt, because don't mind you see it look like that, it's very hard. After the salt is being breaked up, it then put on to make these windrows. The harvester come after the grader, picks it up, and put it onto the truck. The salt truck then take it to the washing plant. The washing plant put it through these big stainless steel spiral washers. The washers then wash out all the impurities, mainly sand and mud. Will come out of this pond. If you see, they don't go below certain level, so they don't pick up any sand. And after it's being washed, it then stockpile. Screen and stockpile.
So we hope that you guys enjoyed the best kept secret of the Bahamas. Great Inagua has really been a beautiful spot.
It's been a great spot.
It's been, I don't know, it wasn't what I expected. It's been a lot better than what I expected it to be.
The anchorage we're in at the moment is a little bit on the rolly side.
Yep, the anchorage now after leaving Matthew Town, it's a little bit more rolly than staying at a dock. But, I mean...
It's all good. We're
we
just
don't
standing
stay
here
at docks
prepared though,
anyway.
because where we going? Where we going tomorrow morning?
So we've actually made a decision. We are leaving tomorrow to go to Jamaica.
Cheers to Jamaica.
Woohoo!
That's a stop. We're still going to Grand Cayman, but we're going to stop. We're going to break the trip up into, stop off and check out Jamaica on the way. It's about a 2-day sail.
2-day sail.
2-day, 2-night.
And the good thing about Jamaica is there's no cruising permit fee. So
It's free to check in as long as it's not the weekend or after hours.
Yeah.
So we're going to turn up on Sunday night and hope they don't come out Sunday night and they'll let us check in on Monday morning. So fingers crossed we don't have to actually pay to get in.
And also would like to just give a huge shout out to our 2 new patrons who have come on board this past week. Thank you so much to Michael and Dane.
Cheers, Michael. Cheers, Dane. helping us live the dream and take you to faraway places.